Most certainly, we need to keep that mission alive even more now than ever, Carolyn.
Absolutely. We're going to send things over to our colleague, Mike Duffy. He is right here at Hart Plaza with us.
Yeah, and of course, Mike, fantastic way to get this march started out there. People, what are they expecting?
Well, Carolyn and Glenda, people are definitely expecting a lot today. Of course, it's the 60th anniversary, and they remember 60 years ago with that momentous day that Dr. King spoke here. I have joining me right now Excell Moore, who actually heard Dr. King speak way back when, and he was sharing some of his memories with me. Tell me a little bit about, first of all, why are you here today?
I am here to help celebrate the celebration of NAACP. And also, it brings back a lot of memories. And one of my most momentous occasions was when I went to Dr. King's rally at Alden Park in Chicago, Illinois in August of 1965.
And most of us weren't there. Tell me a little bit about what that experience was like for you.
It was a great experience to see that many black people come together and celebrate and hear such a prolific speaker. And it still rings in my heart today, you know, with the harmony that he brought to me as a young child.
You were telling me that you're also from the South and you had some experiences of living through Jim Crow. What was that like?
Well, at the time living through it, it was bad because that's all I knew, you know, like going to J.C. Penney's when you had a colored water fountain, you had a white water fountain, you know, and that's all we knew, you know. We didn't know no different. You know, you go to the Dairy Queen, you had a colored window, and then you had a white window. So you bought your ice cream at I went to all black school, you know, so I never went to an integrated school. And it was a segregation in the South. And none of that changed until after, you know, I left and went back a few years after coming out of the military.
And you said you were in the military. Thank you for your service. Tell me a little bit about when you heard that Dr. King had been killed.
That was a hurting thing. My sergeant told us, with the time change, our sergeant told us around 11 o'clock, he said that we had some bad news that Dr. King had been assassinated. And at that particular time in Vietnam, there was still a few race issues. So what they did, they took up all of the weapons on the base because they thought it was going to be a riot. But by us being in Vietnam, we still had camaraderie with soldiers. So it was nothing that really happened bad, but it still hurt though.
And of course, we've shared a bunch of stories and we're going to continue to collect these throughout the day. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I hope you have a great day and we're going to continue to follow this. Carolyn, Glenda, I'm going to throw it back to you guys, but we'll be here all day in Hart Plaza.